Hello everyone, this is Bandler Crooks with the Weekly Crook. We do game reviews of many different PC games and eventually console games when I'm not as poor as I am at the current status. This is my friend Alex that's joining us. Say hi, Alex.
What's up, guys?
And he'll be joining us while we play Dota 2. We had our friend Matthew with us, but sadly his internet decided to hate him and he was disconnected. So now we're starting anew, and this is our second try at this interesting game. We've heard a lot from Matthew that League of Legends is a lot like this game, and I know a lot of you probably play it. Very well-known game. I'll be doing a game review of it within the next couple of weeks probably. So we'll get to do the differences between them, and I'll probably make a video just specifically for that. But me and Alex are going to focus on Dota 2 and leave you League fans out of it at the moment. I'm sorry. So what we've noticed a lot of in Dota, and what Matthew has told us from League, is that the game is much slower than League. And oh my, thank you.
That's some.
That's all right. Thank you, sir, for your. I appreciate that very much. Anyway, this game is a lane-based game. I guess it'd be considered a strategy game. And I guess it's played a lot like Warcraft. It's along the same style of game. So yeah, this is Dota 2. This game is very popular around the world. I wouldn't say as popular as League. I've noticed a lot more people play League. And it's an interesting game. There are a lot of different characters, and they all have their different backstories. One of my personal favorite characters is Bloodseeker, and he's like this cult guy that got like thrown out of the cult that he was in because he was like too good at his job at murdering people. And I mean, they all have their different backstories, and the guys that did the backstories on the team just did a fantastic job. And I love the integration from story to game, although it doesn't make a lot of light in the actual game itself. It's still really cool to go through and read every character's story. And as you can see, there are skills here at the bottom. They all have different skills that help them in battle. Sniper obviously is specifically ranged. He's one of the easier characters to use, so I decided to use him. He's pretty easy to develop. So basically you start the game at level 1, and you try and level up, and every time you get a level, you get a new skill. And so, you know, you slowly get your skills up, you get an ultimate skill later on, and basically the objective is to get to the other enemy's base and destroy it. And normally you'd use these lanes to help, and it's like a quicker way to get through. And you know, it's a fun game to play with friends, and if you're kind of into pro gaming, this is a better game to get into, especially if you're just starting out and you want to find a new game to play. Dota is free. You can find it on Steam, and I'll put a link below to download Steam. One of my favorite clients for gaming in general, and obviously it's very famous. So it's a nice place to get free games and other games in general. So what do you think so far of Dota, Alex?
Well, it looks a lot. It's about the same as the first one, but graphics are a little. They brought the graphics up a little bit.
Yeah.
So looks like it's not as jumpy as the first one was. And we didn't really have to wait that long to get in the game, which is always awesome. So
yeah, they did update that recently. Game wait times used to be about 45 minutes, and recently they bumped it up to it takes about 2 to 3 minutes to get into a match. So it's pretty fun. Each match normally lasts about 45 minutes to an hour to play. Sometimes it can be sooner if you're as bad as I am at it. So, and another awesome thing is there's like a shop system in this game. and so you can like buy items to aid in your approach towards the enemy's base. It'll help you a lot with different aspects. There are different items. Some items combine to make better items, which help you further your advance. And then you have these towers, as you can see here, which defend your base, but the other team also has them, and they're shown on the map in squares, and you have to defeat a tower. Like, you have to defeat each tower in a lane if you want to keep moving through that lane. And so obviously the towers get stronger as you go, and sometimes they have like mini like things that help them. And the closer you get to the base, obviously the harder it gets. There are many ways to go about playing this game. A lot of characters are melee based, some of them are magic based, some of them are very complicated, while others are very simple, like Sniper. The more complicated characters can have abilities that mix elements to make certain spells, and you have to know what elements you have to mix together to make certain spells. There are some characters who go completely invisible, like Riki, which is one of the guys that has been killing us in the past few minutes. There's Axe right there. He's obviously a very physically based character, and we're awful at this game, so please don't hate us.
We're not that great.
So it's cool to see the character mixtures, how two characters, or three, or four, or a whole team of characters can combine their abilities and help. So it's cool to get a group of 5 friends and you know, get a specific team together and help with each other's abilities, and you know, take down the enemies as quickly as possible. Like I said before, one of my favorite characters is Bloodseeker. He has special abilities that does massive bleed damage, and whenever someone is injured on the battlefield, he becomes that much stronger. And he's a cool character to build up throughout a game slowly. There are many great characters. They've added like almost 10 new characters recently. They're all really good. There's some scary ones too, like Terror Blade, who is a demon who can switch from a melee attack to a ranged attack, and his power goes up exponentially. Like, it's insane how much power he gains. And then he can copy himself, and then copy the enemy, and then switch health with the enemy, which is a really cool ability that he has. And there are just a lot of different characters on here that do a lot of different things, and it's just a fun game to experience and go through and play as different characters. These little minion creep things, they're used for leveling up your character without actually having to fight any heroes, because if you had to purely fight heroes, you would probably die every 5 seconds. So yeah, those little creep things are used to help defend your place as well as the enemies. Wow, thank you, Luke Fish, whoever you may be. You're in our prayers. Let's go to the middle and hang out with this guy, Storm Spirit. Hey, Bloodseeker, my favorite. Alright, so what would you say your favorite aspect of Dota 2 is, Alex?
I don't know. It's overall, it's just a pretty good game. I'm more of a console guy myself.
Right.
But you know, the multiplayer matches aren't over very quickly, so that gives you plenty of time to level up your people and give them attacks, and it makes the game a little more fun. So I'd probably say that would be it.
Yeah,
that multiplayer matches aren't very short.
Right, and I'm sure that's a huge change for you from, cause I know you're more of a Call of Duty guy.
Oh yeah.
And I know you like Titanfall, and games like that. So yeah, I totally like. I'm sure that would be a big change, but I guess people who aren't into the whole quick 5-second over games would enjoy this game a little more. It does require a lot more strategy and time to think. And like I said before, it's a good team friend building activity to do. So instead of playing or instead of doing drugs, just play Dota.
Yeah.
Stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs. That was what's his name? Sean Connery.
That was Sean Connery.
Sean Connery stays just in school.
Sean Connery. Bond. James Bond.
I almost forgot he was a I almost forgot he was a Bond. And
From Russia with Love. It's a Bond movie.
all right, so me and Alex, and this is a little off topic from Dota, but me and Alex played PT, the playable trailer for Silent Hills recently, and that was one of the most terrifying experiences of my life. What's your thoughts on the whole experience, Alex?
It was absolutely terrifying. It was really good.
It was beautiful.
There's a lot of actually just to beat the trailer, you have to do a lot of research, and that was pretty. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, like there's like a whole like you have to like use your mic to beat it and everything. It gets pretty intense.
It was fun though. It was a fun game. It was a lot of some good pop-up scares on it.
Yeah,
those were pretty good. I just personally I love Silent Hill myself.
Yeah.
So, you know, of course I loved it. If you like Silent Hill, you like the PT for it.
Yeah, and PT, the cool thing about PT was like you're not expecting what happens in it because you go through it so many times, like it's the same thing over and over and over again. And well, I guess I shouldn't have said that. Spoiler, my bad. But yeah, you got a PS4, go download PT. Super fun to play with your friends.
Definitely buy it when it comes out. It's coming out in 2016 sometime.
Yeah, yeah. Silent Hills.
I know I'm gonna buy it. It's gonna be awesome.
It does look really good. Norman Reedus is gonna make an appearance in it.
Yeah.
Good guy, awesome guy. Glad that they did that. It's cool. That's an interesting pop culture mix in that they did.
Especially if you like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I feel like The Walking Dead. It's cool. That's a cool little Easter egg, I guess. You could consider it an Easter egg. Anyway, we got super off topic. Well, I'm not gonna make you guys watch a whole 45 minutes of this game, but this is Dota 2, and like I said, there's a shop system. You can get different items. They all cost different currency, and they can become better items, which eventually get you like 200 plus damage and a whole bunch of other things. The character development's really good. Fun game to play with your friends. If you do get it, remember it's free. It's on Steam. Suggest it to your friends. Play it together. If you ever want to play it with me, I'll put a link down there, or just whatever. I'll put my Steam name down there so you guys can add me. Anyone who wants to add me can. Sadly, Matthew could not be with us. Shout out to Matthew Mattingly. I love you, man. But yeah, this is Dota 2. I would rate it from... What would you rate it, Alex?
You know, I guess if I had to choose on a scale between, I don't know, Usain Bolt and, who's that scientist? What's his name?
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No.
Bill Nye.
He's in a wheelchair.
Oh, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. If I had to choose between, Stephen Hawking and Usain Bolt,
Right.
I'd probably give it like a Michael J. Fox or something like that.
Oh, all right. I guess that was a good in between.
Yeah.
So medium. I'm getting a medium vibe
it's
from there.
Pretty good game.
If I could go from Jigglypuff to Wolverine, it would probably be Pikachu. No, that's too far close to Jigglypuff. We need a little more in the middle. Kirby. There we go. Kirby.
That's a good Pokemon.
So what's our scale again? We are Michael J. Fox, Kirby.
Yeah. Michael J. Fox and Kirby.
All right. Well, this was Dota 2. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and this is the weekly Crook with Bandler Crooks every week. Have a nice day. Say bye, Alex.
Bye, guys.